This February and March, I'm going to be doing TTRPG Flip Throughs of tabletop role-playing games that you can find in RPGs for Accessible Gaming, the charity bundle on itch.io supporting .rpg project and funding more Braille dice like these. You can get your hands on over 240 RPGs, including so many TTRPGs, for a donation as low as $10. Altogether, you'd normally spend over $700 on this bundle. This is quite literally a steal. Check out the link on screen now or in the description to buy the bundle. With that being said, I am so excited for today's RPG flip through. Friends, my name is Jess, and TTRPGs have been bringing me so much joy for the last 5 years or so. I am thrilled to do a flip through of Dungeon Club's Psycho Killer, a micro RPG for one player. I think that the cover is so intriguing, and it's actually one of the reasons that I moved this flip through to the top of my list. I really want to find out why there are 3 L's and why they're all in red. I think the design is so much fun, and it really looks like a crumpled piece of paper, which makes so much sense because if you found this in your pocket, it was intended for you. In this game, you're a psycho killer who can't remember who you are. You're armed with a gun, a piano wire, and a flashlight, tied up in a basement of a hotel with a photograph of your target in your pocket. This is such a fun game idea. I really love it. And you're getting your directives as a human player in the game, but you're also getting them as the human that's inside of the game, and I just think that's so incredibly unique and fun. I see that the 3 L's are leverage, limerence, and luck, and so those are the 3 L's that we also saw in Killer. On the next page, and I should say that there are only 8 of them, you fill out your self-determination report, aka your character sheet. I think it's so clever that this is how they've decided how you get your stats. You are answering these questions to determine your stats for violence, derealization, and humanity. Number 6 being Footloose by Kenny Loggins, which I would definitely give a heart for this one and gain 1 extra violence. The next page breaks down on how to play the game and even talks about the stats that you just created on the prior page. Your humanity is how well you connect with others as well as yourself. Derealization is how disconnected you are from reality. And violence is, well, you guessed it, how proficient you are at hurting others. You can resupply after taking care of threats by searching for loot, or you can roll to grab reinforcements from them. There are 20 levels of the hotel plus the basement where you get your shit together and head up the stairs. There are many different types of threats and various loots that you can get. Personally, my favorite is the 12th level, which is a fantasy dungeon. The threat is a thief, fighter, and mage, and you get a magic wand if you decide to loot after taking care of those threats. I'll keep the next 2 pages secret as they are incredibly fun, specifically the end game where you find your target. Overall, this game is just a really unique, fun little micro RPG game that you can play by yourself and really get those creative juices flowing. I also think there's a lot of replayability in here with how many options there are. The game is powered by the Havoc engine and is on my list to play on a rainy day when I want to dig into my psyche. Be sure to grab it on itch.io if it sounds like something you'd like to play. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching, y'all. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe and let me know in a comment what kind of hotel level you'd like to explore, whether it's the fantasy dungeon I talked about earlier, maybe it's the fiery depths of hell, or a zoo, who knows. You can also check out my Patreon with perks like member shoutouts and more. Until next time, thanks for watching, friends.